What's up, guys? This is Renegade, and welcome back to RGR. As always, if you have any recommendations on how to make the channel better, how to make the rating system better, or any game recommendations you have, just drop it in the comments and let me know. And let's get into it. Today, I will be reviewing and rating. Alright, we're talking about Black Ops 7 today, and this one was painful for me to make. I I gave it a fair shot, I love the new Battlefield that came out, and everybody's like, Battlefield versus Black Ops, blah blah blah. And I wasn't even gonna buy. Well, I didn't buy. I got Game Pass, but I wasn't even gonna play this game. But then I was like, I have a new YouTube channel. Let's give it a fair shake. So I gave it a fair shake. I was not even gonna touch it. My last enjoyable Call of Duty experience was Modern Warfare 2019. Everything since then to me has been trash. And I don't know. This one I don't even have notes. This is the first video I've made where I don't have notes because I can just ramble and rant about this. And that's probably what this video is going to be, a bunch of rambling and ranting. Now, do I think this is the worst Call of Duty in the franchise? No. For me, that was Vanguard. I couldn't play Vanguard for more than an hour. Hated that game. But this is not good. This is not a step in the right direction. This game was nostalgia bait that failed tremendously, in my opinion. I know, for the 5 people who watch this video, I know I might have some Call of Duty lovers in here that don't like this. All my Battlefield lovers, though, will love this video. And if you like both, then good for you. I wish you will. It just seems like they've went, they make this game solely for 14-year-olds that get their mom's credit cards at this point. Like, I don't even know. It's not for the people that grew up on Call of Duty. We're out. We are not the ones that this is made for anymore. I feel like Battlefield is more for adults now, and Call of Duty is more for the kids. And that's okay. If they can make money, then do what you gotta do, I guess. Let's get in these ratings. So, gameplay. Now, gameplay carries this game. Call of Duty's always had good gunplay. That's one thing I'll give them. And another thing I will give them even over Battlefield is their submachine guns work like submachine guns. You shoot them, and they're hard to control. Battlefield, they need to fix that because the submachine guns are snipers in that game. Gameplay has always been good with Call of Duty, just the feel of the game. They've always been top notch in that category. And so gameplay, I gave a 7 out of 10. Now, multiplayer and co-op. This, again, not the worst in the series, but not great either. They tried to bring back nostalgia, old maps. And the multiplayer itself, the 5v5, 6v6, whatever, that's solid to me. It's not terrible, but I couldn't find myself getting interested in it. Like, it does not carry the same weight it used to. And the new end game feels like a Goodwill DMC, or DMZ, sorry, a Goodwill DMZ. I don't know why the story is like a tutorial for the end game mode and just absolutely terrible to me. So multiplayer slash co-op, and I'm not even a zombies fan. Sorry, I should have prefaced this earlier. I don't play zombies, so I'm not even gonna rate anything about zombies. I've never been a zombies player, so that will not be a part of this rating. So if you're upset about that, I'm sorry. I'm not qualified to be rating zombies because I don't play zombies. So that brings multiplayer slash co-op to a 5 out of 10 for me. Story. Oh my god, they should have just left this out. This was so bad. This was just begging you to care about they just brought back everything with the old story stuff. The story, you're David Mason, Alex Mason's kid. Raul Menendez is dead, supposedly, and this emo hacker chick releases this hallucinogenic virus. Well, she doesn't release it. It gets released. And she tries to release it all over the world after that. And it makes you hallucinate and see a bunch of crap. And just terrible. It's called Cradle, but just a terrible story. Like, it felt like off-brand Destiny. With the boss fights, it was ridiculous. Like, I could not believe I was playing a Call of Duty game with some of the boss fights. I know you've seen videos of them, and you're going to see some clips of it in here too. And zombies, why am I fighting zombies in a Call of Duty campaign? There's a zombies mode. Why am I fighting It just seemed so ridiculous. Story got a 2 out of 10. Replayability, another high point for Call of Duty. You can do camo grinds, everything. The replayability is good with Call of Duty, always has been. So there's not really much to say about that. Everybody knows it's played COD. There's camo grinds, there's calling card grinds. The grind is definitely there with this game if you want to spend the time to do it. And so replayability gets an 8 out of 10. Monetary value, I didn't even count my hours, maybe 20 spent on this game. I just think Call of Duty for the last 5 years has been reskin repeat, paying for the new DLC, new maps, and it's just not worth the price to me. Not even close. You pay $50 for a skin, pay $70 for the game, you pay $20 for another bundle, blah, blah, blah. It's just a money grab, and I cannot justify the same, just rinse and repeat, recycled stuff every year. Monetary value, now you can spend, if you're a fan of this rinse and repeat thing, you can spend a lot of time and I guess get your money's worth. But for me, they should not release a game every year and every year be $70. Sports games have the same issue. Anybody that's played Madden 2K, same problem, and I hate that crap too. Just rinse and repeat every year. Monetary value, I gave a 4 out of 10. And fun factor, I did not have fun with this game. I gave it a shot. I tried. I did not want to do this or make this video, but I gave it a fair shot, a fair shake, but it just was not fun for me. And I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that it was. So I gave fun a 4 out of 10. And this brings the overall rating to a 5 out of 10. And there's my rating for Black Ops 7. And I did not enjoy this. This was painful, but thank y'all for sticking with me. And if you have any suggestions for another game I should play or any suggestions on how to make the channel better, then leave a comment below. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.